Matches Balone.
Hey, what is up guys? Matches Balone here, bringing guys another DC Toy Box TV review. Today we're going to be looking at the Pop Heroes Suicide Squad number 135 Walmart exclusive, Dr. Harleen. Okay guys, like always, before we get into actual figure review, I do want to go over the packaging. As you can see, this is your standard Funko Pop box. It is an open window box where we get to see the figure inside. Right there in the corner, we get a cartoony image of the same figure. Up top, we get a Pop Heroes logo, Suicide Squad logo, and the number 135. Dr. Harleen from the Suicide Squad film is the 135th figure of the overall Pop Heroes toy line. Right here on the window, we do get an only at Walmart sticker. Basically, what this means that when this figure was on sale, it was exclusive to Walmart stores. So if you wanted to buy her, you could only buy her at Walmart. Right here on the bottom, we get to read Dr. Harleen, vinyl figure, and age recommendation of 14 and up, as well as a warning. Then on the side, we get to see the entirety of that cartoony image, as well as another Pop Heroes logo, Dr. Harleen, number 135, and a DC Comics logo right there in the corner. In the back, we get the same cartoony image, as well as another Pop Heroes logo, Suicide Squad logo, and the entirety of the Suicide Squad Pop Heroes toy line. Dr. Harleen, number 135, Funko logo, DC Comics logo, and a Warner Brothers logo. Then on the other side, continuing with that open window packaging, we get to see the side of the figure inside. We get a Pop Heroes logo up top, Dr. Harleen written across the back, number 135. We get that cartoony image right there. On the top of the box, we get the same cartoony image as well as another Pop Heroes logo. And on the bottom, we pretty much just get some manufacturing details as well as a Funko logo, barcode, made in Vietnam, and Funko's social media contacts. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the packaging, guys. We are going to get Dr. Harleen out of her box and we can check her out. Okay guys, here we have Dr. Harleen out of her box. Now, before we get into the figure review, I do want to quickly mention that inside of your box, you are going to get a flyer for the Legion of Collectors. For those guys who don't know, this is Funko's bi-monthly subscription box, and it is all DC Comics. Right there is their website. Now, the only reason I'm bringing this up is because if you guys are trying to collect an entire line of the Suicide Squad Pop Heroes figures, Legion of Collectors does have an exclusive Enchantress figure. So if you want to collect them all, go check them out. But enough of that, let's talk about Dr. Harleen. So I gotta say, this is a really cool figure. It is awesome that Funko gave us a figure that really I don't think anybody expected, and it is outside of kind of the classic variants. This, to me, I consider this to be a completely separate figure from Harley Quinn, but you know, I'll still bring them out to kind of compare. Now, out of the box, you are going to get the figure, and you're going to get this clear base. I really do appreciate Funko giving us these bases. A lot of these Funko Pops, sometimes they tend to fall over, and if you're like me and you have a whole stack of them, they're kind of like dominoes. When one falls, a whole row of them falls. So I am super happy that Funko gave us this clear base. I would kind of hope that maybe all of the Funko Pops will have clear bases just to give it that stabilization. But for right now, I'm glad that Harley Quinn has it. Or Dr. Harleen. Sorry, guys. So yeah, this is really cool. I know that, you know, for the Suicide Squad film, one of the big things a lot of people are anticipating is the kind of mad love and how they're going to adapt that storyline into the film. So I am super excited to kind of see how, you know, we see Dr. Harleen Quinzel, you know, transform into Harley Quinn. I gotta say, this figure is really cool. At first glance, she does look just like some generic no-name doctor. But there are these very subtle details inside of her that really do show that this is Harley Quinn and she belongs in the DC universe, or I guess in this point, the DC extended universe. But yeah, so She is kind of wearing just a blue skirt with a red blouse and her kind of lab coat on top of it. So there's not a lot of details in there. She does have this one doctor's badge. It is kind of hard to pick up, but I believe it does say Dr. Quinzel just because I see the DR and I think that's a Q. So again, super small, you're not really gonna notice it, but I like the little detail right there. She does have a manila folder on the other hand, and there you could read that the folder is for the Joker. So again, that is her patient in Arkham Asylum. So nice was the detail. She does have these kind of like black heels, but what I like is that she has these red hearts on top of it. Again, referencing Mad Love. And the black and red, that could also be kind of like, a little bit of foreshadowing to her classic Harley Quinn suit. So I just like that in general. Like I said, this does look like, just kind of like a standard no-name doctor. This really could have been anybody, but those little details right there really do add to the idea that this is Dr. Harleen. So that looks really cool. Now, on the head itself, I do like that we're getting a different kind of like head mold. Obviously, that's cool. And I like that the glasses are there. I never really seen a Funko figure with glasses, so that's really cool. But this is a little gripe that I have, that it's just really weird and there's really no point to it. But the glasses don't have any glass in them, and or any clear piece, anything to represent the actual glass. So these are just frames without any lenses. And to me, I fully understand there's no point for this figure to have lenses, mainly because, you're going to probably obtrude the design of the head. But it just looks really stupid that these are just frames. That's a personal gripe to me. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal. I do like that her frames are kind of two-toned, where there's kind of like a maroon and a black. Again, maybe foreshadowing to her classic Harley Quinn suit. So that looks pretty cool. The frames do extend all the way to the ears. So again, I like that kind of small detail. You can see this hair overlaps that. So that looks really cool. She does have her ears with earrings on both sides. So they did kind of pay attention to small details, so that looks really cool. The hair is also molded differently than other like Harley Quinn figures, so that's also cool. She does have a scrunchie right there, and she does have these really cool, not cool, just nice, moldings to kind of show how the hair is tight. So that looks really awesome. Now, I do like this figure a lot, but there are just these kind of like little scuffs throughout the figure. If you kind of pay attention right there in the middle of the frames, you can kind of see there seems to be some type of mistake right there. It almost looks like a cut in the plastic. Same thing in the bag, just seems to be a little bit of scuff right there. And there's also this really nasty kind of molding line. Now, again, I can't really hold it against Funko because obviously they have to put the plastic pieces together. But I just wish they would have done a little better job of kind of hiding the molding lines, little things like that really do kind of like make me really annoyed with the figure. There's also another kind of like, I don't know, like a mistake carving in her leg. So, in general, these things, they're not going to be major complaints to the standard casual person who buys this figure. A lot of us, we're just going to get it, we're going to look at it, and we'll probably put it on display and be done with it. But I do kind of want to point that stuff out. Funko's a really great company and they do a lot of great stuff, but I really hope they kind of paid attention to a little more their kind of quality control. This is an exclusive figure, so the exclusive figures in general should come at a higher standard than the standard ones. That's my personal opinion. But we're going to put Dr. Harleen right there, and we're going to bring out some of the other Harley Quinns to kind of give you guys a little bit of a comparison. So right here we have the Suicide Squad Pop Heroes Harley Quinn gown. We'll put her right there. We have the Suicide Squad Pop Heroes HQ Inmate Harley Quinn. Sorry. Put it right there. And last but not least, we have the standard Pop Hero Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. So here we put her. Now, there is a metallic version of the standard Harley Quinn figure, but they are exactly the same. So for right now, I'm just using these kind of three to give you guys the comparison. These are the different versions of Harley Quinn or Harley Quinzel, however you want to call her. These are the different versions of the character you can buy in the Suicide Squad Pop Heroes line. It's really cool just because they all look so much different from one another, and really, it almost looks like they take place in different stages of Harley Quinn's life, from a normal doctor to a crazy Batman villain, right? So I think that's really cool. I really appreciate Funko going the extra mile of not only just giving us a different color of the suit, or a different face. They literally went in. They gave us different molds. They gave them different bodies. They gave them different outfits. So all of that, I really appreciate it, and I really hope Funko continues to do that with their variant figures. A glow in the dark Batman or an all silver Superman. That's all cool, but different figures is so much cooler than just a different color. But yeah, let's go in and kind of compare these guys for you. Here we have Dr. Harleen. Now it is kind of hard to hold them just because they have these bases on them. But like I said, I do appreciate them giving us the bases. It does help. It helps them stand up. So here we have, Dr. Harleen with the gown version of Harley Quinn. Again, like I said, this takes place in different moments of their lives. I'm not really sure when Harley Quinn is going to wear this suit, but it just looks really interesting how different they look. So that looks really cool. These are also like, this one in particular is like not a really traditional suit you would see Harley Quinn. So it's kind of interesting to have these two in the figure lines. Give you guys that back view. You can see also how, the head is molded, the hair is molded differently in each figure. So we're going to put Harley Quinn gown on the side, and we are going to give you the close-up of her inmate version. So again, this is already, her in Belle Rev, or in maybe Arkham, but her imprisoned and, already fully transformed into Harley Quinn. So that looks really cool. I'll give you guys the back comparison. Like I said, it is really hard to kind of rotate these girls just because the base and their hair, it gets in the way of me kind of moving the hands, but it looks really cool. The differences, this, what's really funny is here she's working for the prison, and here she is a prisoner. So that's kind of funny, still looks really cool. And really what I like about both of these figures, there are very few kind of details to show the personality of Harley Quinn, but it's the little details that really help, showcase, hey, this is a DC Comics character. So that looks really cool. And last but not least, we have the full-fledged Harley Quinn. So here we have the before and after, right? Once, Joker kind of warps her head. And you can see just the drastic transformation in it. She goes from just, like I said, a boring, no-name doctor to a very colorful clown. So that looks really cool. I also like the head sculpt. She goes from one ponytail to the split ponytails with kind of color on the tips. So that looks really cool. You can also see in the head how this one has no tattoos. And then in her, she has the Ronin tattoo and the heart tattoo. So again, a before and after looks really cool. Oh, you can also see in the legs, how in the legs she has tattoos as well. And here, Dr. Harleen is just, a good, normal citizen. So, looks really cool. Personally speaking, I do like the standard Harley Quinn. This is the best one in my opinion. Overall, I do like the classic Harley Quinn look, the Jester look from the anime series. But, all of these figures look really awesome. But yeah, that is essentially my Dr. Harleen. Sorry, guys. There's so many Harley Quinns right now in my mind that it's kind of hard to think. But that's my standard Dr. Harleen figure review. Go ahead, comment down below, send you guys thoughts and opinions. Are you guys big fan of Harley Quinn and you guys already picked up all the figures? Have you stayed away from the Suicide Squad figures? Whatever your thoughts and opinions, go ahead, comment down below. Like the video, you guys like it, dislike if you didn't, and subscribe and look forward to more videos, guys. Thanks. Laters.